Hawaii Blues fan, we're bleeding blue with you. Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues!
And aloha! Welcome to the BlueNote Fan Report. I'm Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, and this is your new pre-game show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the show that is by a fan, for a fan, and you got to know most definitely about you, the fan. Today is going to be a great, great show. I know a lot of people in St. Louis are like, oh my goodness, we got to deal with the 9 o'clock start. Okay, I get it. It's not the greatest thing in the world. I'm with you, but happy St. Patty's Day. Enjoy that corned beef and cabbage with some carrots. I got mine in the slow cooker in the crock pot, ready to go. Almost there. And you know what? This show isn't complete unless I bring in my side. Please welcome to the show, Jeremy the Fox Miller.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What you doing?
Not much. Just writing articles and looking at the Rangers scoring 7 goals in a freaking period over the Flyers.
When did that happen?
Tonight, apparently in the second period, the Rangers scored 7 and they are leading the Flyers 9-0.
Wow, I don't even have that game up.
That's disturbing.
Oh no, yeah, I do. There it is. There it is. Wow.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's the game of the week. That's the game of the week on
NBC.
On NBC Sports Network.
Oh, that's got to be one that people are like, all right, change the channel now.
Yeah, well, here's the problem. You know what the other games are?
No.
The other 2 games are Ottawa and Vancouver, and Winnipeg and Montreal. And here's the problem. NBC can't show those games.
Because they're in Canada.
And they don't have the rights. So actually, I mean, a lot of people don't realize none of the Canadian games have been on NBC. They've been on the NHL network.
They've been on ESPN Plus. Because they've been on ESPN Plus also.
Yeah. So, but they have not been on NBC. Darkness, welcome, saying rest in peace, Flyers, 67 to 2020.
Nice.
John Hefter's talking about stuffed bacon wrapped chicken there.
Oh.
Tanner says her ex loves the Rangers. She's puking on that one. Just dropping in before bed. Hey, Chris, did you get your picks in, buddy? Get your picks in. I only had like 24 picks in. You didn't get yours in, Jeremy.
No, I have not gotten mine in. I'm on it.
Chris Shockley, you got yours in, Chris. I seen that. So, hey, yeah, you guys have got to get your picks in. Uh-oh. That's actually not Jeremy's flag. That's my flag. And maybe can you see it on your end there, Jeremy?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. So, my listeners know what that means. Right? They absolutely know what that means. And I'm waiting, and I know Tanner knows what it means. So she's just trying to say it, not trying to say it. But a flip flag in the United States or in the military, if you fly your flag upside down, it means you're in distress. And during the 2018 season, I turned my flag over in December, 18-19 season, and didn't turn it around again till after we won the cup.
Gotcha.
So I'm at that point that, you know what, we need to flip it. And the Jets just scored to tie the Montreal at 1. I was watching the Winnipeg and Ottawa game, and that was tied up at 2. Ottawa's playing much, much better. It's not inverted. Well, it is here. It's upside down. I think it is. Yeah, it's upside down, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Marianne Holmes telling me to get busy. She's been asking for me to flip it, and I've been holding off on it. But as I was coming on today, I says, you know what? It's time. It's time. Hey, are you excited about the intermission shows?
Oh, dude, I'm all set. I'm ready to go. Even though I know that, I'm not very familiar with the guy, but I did do some research.
You know something really interesting about Yake, and this goes with the West Division, right?
Yep.
He scored the first ever hat trick in Anaheim Duck history. And I did an interview with him before. Oh, they're asking how the Iron Chef is doing.
Huh. The Iron Chef has retired.
Oh, he's retiring. Yeah. So no, I mean, I've talked with Terry before. He's a great guy. Great guy. He stayed in St. Louis for a really long time. Mary said, my cat get busy too, but I have no clue what she's talking about. Ooh, Kevin Dixon is asking, you should ask Yake his favorite game and favorite memory as an NHL player. May get two different stories. I have talked to him before. Oh, Brad's talking about Ivan Barbashev. He's close to coming back. He really is. From what I understand, he's back. Welcome to the halfway point of the season. It was time to flip it. Yeah, I kind of felt, and you want to know why I flipped it? I saw something today that just blew my mind, right? Do you remember at the beginning of the season, right? Everyone's talking, and now I'm doing my right thing again. It was and now I'm going right all the time. At the beginning of the season, everybody thought that the big three in the West, St. Louis, and wow, man, I can't talk. The Knights, the Avalanche, and the Blues, right? Money Puck, which, and I got to give them credit, they nailed the Blues winning the cup. When the Blues were at the low end, they were giving the Blues a chance of winning the cup. They saw something. Their logarithm, however they did it, saw something, right? They released their thing as of the 17th today, and I want to bring this up here real quick. Share screen, got to make sure I can do it. Here we go. Okay, so let me bring this up here, Jeremy. And this is Money Pucks. Look, and if you look at this, in the West here, you've got the Knights, 97% chance to make the playoffs. The Avalanche, 96% to win the playoffs. Blues, 36%. And the Wild, 98%. They've got the Wild blowing this division away. And they also have the Wild has the best chance to win the cup. This is blowing my mind at what's going on. And it is time for the Blues to step the F up and do something right here, right now, today. And we got Bozak back.
Yes. I made a comment that Bozak coming back right now is perfect because this team is fractured. You can definitely tell there's something missing. And Bozak coming back is just going to make it that much better. That's going to make the penalty kill a little better. Bozak's a good penalty killer, and he can also play on the power play. So, I'm looking at that. And Bobby Michelle is Money Pucks based on current record. And I thought that too, but I looked at the 19 season, the 18-19 season, and even when the Blues didn't have the better record, unless they were going by points percentage, they were putting the Blues above teams that were ahead of them in points. So, different things there. It's just something to look at. They'll find a way to screw it up. That's what the Wild do. Man, I hope so. Barbashev is the missing piece. I'm almost on board with that. I'm on board with that right now. Yeah, I really am. I think Barbashev could be that missing piece. I really do. Schwartz
hey guys. Oh, go ahead, man. Go.
I was going to say Jaden Schwartz too. He's close to coming back. Yeah,
He could be
Schwartz
that
is close to
missing
coming
piece.
back, and that's a big penalty killer right there. So the penalty kill could be very helpful. So hey guys, I want to say thank you and welcome to the BlueNote Fan Report. I'm Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, and I'm with Jeremy, the Fox Miller, and we're your hosts on the newest Blues pregame show, the one that is by a fan for the fan, and you got to know all about you, the fans. Don't miss the intermission report. I'm going to bring on a good buddy of mine, Brian from the Hockey Hound, and we have Terry Yake joining us. Absolutely great. Kevin Dixon's asking, who do you move around as cap space gets tight? You know, I'm not sure about that, but they're going to be able to take some guys and put them on the taxi squad that's going to open that up. Some of the guys that are up, I could see the new kid, and my man just went blank, going to the taxi squad.
I could see
Walker. Walker just went to the taxi squad.
Yeah,
I could see Joshua going to the taxi squad.
Craig Berube said he likes Joshua, so he doesn't want to move him.
Well, I mean, he may be forced to. He may be forced to, and that's the thing.
Unless
Earl
you move
Smith. Earl Smith, this is a guy I went to high school with. I helped him get in. I took him to his first hockey game. When I became a Hawaii Blues fan, that was the reason I went to that game, to make sure he got to see his first hockey game. Right? Schwartz, I'm not sure if he's coming back. Chris Shockley saying, come on, Barbie, let's go party. Mary Ann's talking about Pareko. I agree. The Hockey Hound is a little happy. I think I know why. I've been Barbashev coming back. Oops, and I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I got practice in the morning. It's bedtime after this. Oh, Chris Shockley plays. Chris joined the Blues Hockey Warriors because of me.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. It's really good, man. We appreciate it.
All right. So I'm looking at Twitter.
Okay.
7 hours ago, it said the Blues get Tyler Bozak back tonight. He has been activated from LTIR to make room for him. Colton Parenko has been moved from IR to LTIR, which isn't a shock. Jacob Della Rose is available to go, but it looks like Dakota Joshua will stay in at least for now.
Okay. Yep, I kind of heard that. And then I'm not saying Joshua's going now. I'm saying as more guys come back, there might not be a spot for him. I do like what he's saying.
Yeah, for sure.
So my wife can blame you for the broken nose. Well, yes and no. She can blame me because I gave you the opportunity to get the broken nose. But however you got the broken nose, that's all on you. Oh, this is fun, man. I'm having a good time today. I want to keep it light, keep it fun, keep it flowing. Pick'em contest, guys. Don't forget the Pick'em contest. It's open. Get your picks in. Now, I want to talk real quick about that. Now, I've made a change to it. We were doing all the bonus points, right? And I complained about it last time, and then somebody hit me. You know how one person says something and you just go, okay, now that makes sense, right? When 80 other people told you it didn't, hear something from somebody and it finally makes sense. Someone came out to me and says the reason that I backed off it was because it became about the bonus points and not about the picks anymore. And I went, whoops, I blew that one. But have no fear, your bonus points still mean something. They're no longer bonus points. I'm calling them show points. You can earn show points from now till the end of the season. At the end of the season, I'm going to have, hopefully, somewhere between 5 to 10 prizes to get away. And every show point you get is one entry into the drawing. So, and show points are going to be for looking for the website, for going to the website, for commenting on articles. And I know some of you do it organically now, and I appreciate it, but I'm still going to reach out. Fan of the game, Ashley Jones. Ashley, you are a Hall of Famer in our hearts.
Hey,
you
Ash.
have made some great comments on
Yes.
those articles, and I've got to tell you, the guys love it. I got one of the authors here. I'll let him speak for himself. Go ahead, bud.
I've enjoyed her comments on everything. She comments on the podcast. She comments on all the articles. It's not just mine. It's Brock's too. It's yours. She is awesome. And I appreciate everything she does because she gives me feedback. And that's what I need. If I'm going to write a good article, if I'm not doing well, I need feedback.
Yeah.
So I appreciate her very much.
Oh, no. And you got it. You know what? Did we hit a 350-yard drive down center fairway or what on that Buffalo article?
Yeah.
Right? If you have not read that Buffalo article, boy, did you miss something. Because we talked about the coach and how the coach needs to go. And what happened today?
Coach is gone.
Coach is gone. And then there's something else coming up. And I don't remember the author, but this was in The Athletic. They talked about a dark horse for the coaching position being Steve Ott. I'm trying to. I've had a couple of talks with the Drop about this, and I see both sides of this. For Ott, it's a great opportunity, but it's the wrong opportunity, right? He's been an assistant for 4 years, but that's not the opportunity to go into. You don't have an ownership there that supports the team, like you wrote.
Right.
And you also don't have a very strong GM that can step in front of the owner and say, no, that's not happening. Let me handle this. Right? And because you don't have that, you're dealing with what you're dealing now. And but then I've heard a slight rumor that the Paglia is maybe looking to sell the team. I doubt it.
I was talking to our buddy Ranting Ron, the Buffalo Sabres podcast. He was saying that they're talking about looking at getting an assistant GM for Kevin Adams, and they're talking about maybe getting Jason. Oh God, what is his last name? The old assistant GM from Pittsburgh under Jim Rutherford.
Oh,
who
I can't. I'm terrible with names, man.
Yeah, he has ties basically with Kevin when he played with Carolina. So that could be a positive. Another name that they're looking at for coach is the Providence head coach, Lehman.
Yeah.
And Providence, to just put a little context to that, Providence is playing UMass right now in their championship game, and they're losing. So if they lose, their season's over.
And then
he's open. Right.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. There's a lot of. Okay, so I'm trying. My brain just went like zoom 100 miles. You've talked to me. You've seen how it goes sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So when you guys are listening to this, I want you to understand the reason that we talk about other teams is because we're not just Blues fans, we're hockey fans. And those other movements it's the butterfly effect, right? They affect the Blues in one way or another. And that's why we're kind of looking at it. That's why you wrote the article on Buffalo. You have another great article coming on the Sabres. Or not the Sabres, the Senators.
The Senators.
Right?
Yep.
Brock has a couple of good ones. I'm looking at, you kind of alluded to it, the Ducks. And because we know, I think that's something that you and me can work on together.
I inserted foot in mouth.
Well, you know what? You may have, but it was good. And Earl Smith, because you want to talk about the Blues. Yeah, Lou. part of it, Earl, but we're learning how to talk about different hockey and more things out here. I'm really interested to see what happens with the Blues tonight. I want to see how Bozak reacts. Now, Bozak came out with in an article or in a statement to Post-Dispatch that said there's no hard feelings with Stone. I don't believe it. Don't believe it at all. I can't wait for the next game. And they play him next week. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Bozak to take us. I don't care if he takes the penalty or a game misconduct. He needs to go after and just slug him. I absolutely think it. I absolutely believe that that's what's got to happen.
I don't know. Because, this is the guy that got hurt. And he's saying, it's the past. Maybe he's seeing that, St. Louis right now is on a bit of a downtrend. And maybe he just wants to concentrate on getting the Blues right that ship before he does anything to Mark Stone.
Well, here's the thing. I see what you're saying, but the one thing that I think right now is that Mark Stone is the captain of the division-leading team.
Yeah.
Who's also took a cheap shot on you. Right? You need to do that. Oh, darkness, it is true. Bozak is back tonight. He is in the lineup. Right? You need to do that. You need to hit him. You need to nail him. You need to I don't want to say take him out, but you need to crunch him. You need to let him know that stuff don't play.
Right.
Homie, don't play that. But you haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, you just need that. That needs to happen here. And you're right, Earl. What was he supposed to say? I would love to hear. Here you go. Robin Leonard. God, I would give anything to talk to that man. Anything to talk to that man. He did a press conference today to talk about his concussion. And the reason he did it.
Yes.
The reason he did it is because there were some rumblings and grumblings that his admitted bipolar was back and that he was off his drugs or something like that. This man is so brave. You've already heard me talk about my mental issues a little bit. Mm-hmm. I am so proud of this man and how vulnerable he is and how he's taking to what things are. And he's going to sit there and say, no, it's not that. And I'm here to tell you that because this is the thing. Oh, and here we go. We got the drop. The drop is saying Bozak isn't going to do a dang thing to Stone. He isn't that type of player. And that may be true. But at the same time, Lance, I just think that it's something that needs to happen. And this is, what was that look?
2 minutes ago, Hockey Hound put this out on Twitter. The Vegas Golden Knights have placed Alex Pietrangelo on LTIR.
Wow.
That is... that's bigger shock than the 9-0 drubbing that the Flyers just took.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Pietrangelo on LTIR. That means he's got to miss a minimum of 10 games, 24 days. Right? Yeah. I was listening to my brothers over at Let's Go Blues Radio, the original blues podcast. I can't claim that. I haven't been doing this for 9 years. But they have. And they had a guy on Puckpedia who is very knowledgeable in how that LTIR works. And I was listening to that, and they talked about it a little bit. Earl Smith saying buyer's remorse. Maybe. I mean, that's a huge-ass contract that you can't get rid of. Someone needs to do something, and I agree. And Lance said the same thing about, I do agree someone needs to do something. And that's hockey. Oh, they're showing Harold Steps without a helmet. St. Patrick's Day Massacre. Oh, I remember that. Oh, that was a huge fight. Huge fight. A lot of fun. That's when hockey was fun.
Mm-hmm.
What is his injury? Did they say? It's a broken wrist. I'm pretty sure of that. Right?
Give me 1 second.
Petrangelo broke his heart. He blocked a puck with his hand. I'm pretty sure he caught it right here, like where Barbashev caught his, or what is it? Thomas kind of went down with his. So that's what I think it is. It hasn't been stated. It's been called an upper body injury. Or it might even be undisclosed. It might be undisclosed. The Blues are 10-2-2 on the road. They have been a road team. 4-7-3 at home. That's just crazy. Sammy Helm saying Bozek's 35-ish and no idea he'd still be productive. I'm glad he's productive. I want to see him get out there. We need to do something against these guys. Do you want me on after the first? Lance, I would like you on at the post game. I have Hockey Hound coming in at the second. And I don't want to bring somebody else in with Terry, but I would like you to come on post game if you don't mind, or if you're still up, and we can go from there. I know I won't have a lot of viewers post game, but there's people going to watch. I can't wait for the intermission. I really can't. What? Yes, sir.
Oh, no. I was trying to get my dogs to stop barking.
Oh, I'm not. No, I'm talking in. My voice. Man, you know what? The last game, I got put on a 24-hour probation by my building because my neighbor complained I was too loud.
What?
Yeah, so I've got the window closed now, and I got a fan here that's like moving in 3 different directions, blowing air on me so I don't overheat. Man, I'm so looking forward to talking to Terry at the intermission. It's gonna be so much fun.
It doesn't say what Petrangelo's injury is.
Yeah, and also I got some other news today that I want to put out. Usually I kind of hold some of this news in a little bit, but this is one that I think I need to put out. I was contacted today by a gentleman with the name of, and I want to make sure I don't get it wrong. Second, Calvin May. Calvin used to be a reporter for the AP, and he was La Russa's first question guy. He was the guy that got to ask Tony La Russa his first question.
Nice.
And he's covered the Blues. He is going to talk to me about possibly coming on the show and giving me some help with the website. That's huge. And not only that, I didn't get a chance to tell you guys this. So we released an article about Bouwmeester, and that was written by Brock Banner. Brock, job well done. 1,250 views. Best article by far. We had a 990 view day 2 days ago.
Absolutely.
Yesterday, it was down because I had site issues. We had there was an issue with our security certificate. The DNS needed to reset, and it took a while to reset. It reset this morning. So we're there. I get those in. And also, for now on, this live show is also going to get put on the webpage, a link on the webpage under the BlueNote Fan Report. So the 4 shows will be there. So you can go back and watch. You don't have to go look for them. You don't have to go to YouTube. You don't have to go anywhere, but go there. Oh, yeah, plus I'm out of Facebook jail. That was the other hit. That's what was amazing. So I released those articles after I got put in Facebook jail. They got some hits. As soon as I got out of Facebook jail and was able to post them in the Blues Lounge and some other groups, pa-ching! I mean, through the roof. Through the roof. So thank you, each and every one of you. The fan report. Okay, Roland's asking how I got a fat lip. So if you saw me on Blue Notes today, my lip was a little swelled up. Actually, I have, and I don't know how to say this in the right way, I deal with fibromyalgia, and fibromyalgia causes stress on my body. And when the stress gets to certain points or certain levels, my body tells me by swelling up. So it makes my lip get like a rock, right? And Lance says I'm allergic to poke. You know what, Lance? I do not eat that. Yep. And then I'm getting into, it's 10. I'm not sure what he's saying. 10 minutes or it's that time?
It's time.
I thought we were close. Say again?
It's the puck drop is about to happen.
Oh, okay. So it's that time for us to go. So this is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, saying aloha, mahalo, and I can't wait to see you guys on the intermission show. Jeremy is going to be behind the scenes, but paying attention to us. Let's go Blues! Aloha, mahalo, and I'll see you at the intermission show. Dun, dun.